What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the second episode of my FIFA, my FA. I always say FIFA. I don't know why. I'm used to playing FIFA. I'm not used to doing this kind of stuff. But my FM 16, 2K16 career mode save that I'm doing with Middlesbrough. As you can see, I've got everything sorted out. I hope you enjoyed the introductions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the gameplay. That's right. You're going to see some games today, and hopefully, well, I know you're going to enjoy them. I've got Preston for you today. I'm going to be playing the Preston game, and I'm also going to be playing the League Cup game as well. And hopefully we can get some good results out of them both. So without further ado, guys, I'll show you my team that I have done. That's my team that I'm going to be using for this upcoming match. The League Cup game, I'll probably use some youth team members and all that, and get some youth team up there as well, and some fringe players. And also, ladies and gentlemen, throughout this series, I want to give a webcam a try as well. I want to give the webcam a try. I'm not going to do it on this episode. I might be able to do it for next episode. We shall see. Or the episode after that. But somewhere throughout this series, you'll get to hear and see my beautiful face when I do this webcam. So we're going to leave everything as it is for now. But hopefully, say in future episodes, you'll get to see a webcam. But without further ado, guys, everything is in place. Without further ado, let's get into it. And I'll see you in the team talk. So let's get this underway. We'll get into the game, and like I say, I'll see you in the team talk, guys. Right, guys, as you can see there, we're on team talk now. We're about to get into the game. I'll just give my team talk. I want these guys to go out and impress me. Today it's the first game of the season. Let's go out and impress. And yeah, that's about it for that. So without further ado, we'll get right into the game. Let's do it. And we get the kickoff. Adoma, right side, Kike. Back from Mitsui to Adoma. Not a penalty. What a surprise. Free kick in. And it's in! Ayala. Free kick from Downing, and we scored in the first minute. Ayala gets the goal, and I'm very happy with that, ladies and gentlemen. Very happy with that. That's the dream start we wanted. Look at that. Volley from Ayala. Who'd have thunk it? But hey, that's 1-0 Borough. Cunningham with the throw. Right. Back to Cunningham. Johnson. Out wide. Out wide in. And Huntington. Gamer. No. Johnson. And it's a good save from the Milan goalkeeper, but to come back in and just goes a little bit over the top. But to get it away, can Borough get it away again? It's still Preston and Prime on the pressure, but Insui gets that away. Gotta go the free kick, and Ledbetter puts a stop to that, but it comes out to right. Gallagher, Gamer, May, good tackle for Mayala. Love that. And the Milan Lori comes out, Michael Akol. I can't pronounce his last name, guys. And Clayton makes the tackle. Brings it forward and sees a Dormer on the right side. Can he get the cross in? Clayton! Good save from Pickford. Got to admit, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like the fact that two of my players are on yellow cards anyway, but it comes out to Husband. Husband down the left. Can we make something here? Down and crosses it in. Comes out. Comes out to Ledbetter. And Pickford makes the save. Very weak shot there from Ledbetter, I must admit. But hey, it was effective. Insue throwing. Adoma. Back to Emilio Insue. Comes out to Husband. Can he get there before the Preston players? No. May gets it. And Gibson controls Gamer. And passes it back to the keeper. And Borough get it away. Downing. Kike. Clayton. Out left to Husband. Back into Clayton. And Pickford makes an easy save. Free kick for Downing. Oh, and almost caught off the Preston defence there. Clayton, Kike, Downing. Back to Downing again. Can he make it 2? No, he can't. Husband again. It's all Middlesbrough so far. Jordan, Ledbetter, Clayton, Kike. Great tackle there from the defender. Huntington, and Downing again. Middlesbrough can't receive the ball at times. May, Gallagher, wide. Cunningham. Can we get the ball away? Middlesbrough, come on. Gallagher! Oh, not far away. This is getting worrying, guys, I must admit. And that's 3 of my players now on yellow cards, and I'm not liking that one bit. Right. Gallagher. Johnson. May. Still can't put the ball in the net. Preston get a corner though. Gallagher. And Kike can bring it away from Middlesbrough. Downing. Still Stuart Downing. And a tackle there. Puts it out of play. Johnson. Gallagher. Back out right. Back to Johnson. Huntington. And he's lost his mark again. A good save by the Middlesbrough keeper. He's kept it in it so far, the Malone. Gallagher. And he's easy catch for the Malone. And that's it for half time, guys, as you can see. Loving that so far. 1-0 to Middlesbrough. 1-0 in the first game of the season. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Jones looking nervous. Might need him just to calm down a little bit. Pressure's off. Just play your natural game, fam. And I don't need to change anything yet. But I'm keeping my eye on the full yellow cards. And yeah. So far so good. Let's get into the second half. Kike. Ledbetter. Kike. Back to Adoma again on the right. Good save from Pickford. Ledbetter with a corner. That's a foul. Pickford with a goal kick. Ayala. Ledbetter. Adoma receives it from Jordan. Back to Ledbetter. Adoma. Kike. Clayton. Husband. Downing. Other players get the pass here. And Sue. And Adoma, is it? No. Good save from Pickford. Keeper should have collected that in the first place, but anyway. Ledbetter with a corner. Oh, Jordan almost got in there. Rossita, I believe his name is. Oh, and Johnson gets it away for Preston there. Very dangerous there from Middlesbrough in the Preston box. May gets it now. Cunningham, and good defending from Middlesbrough. Ledbetter with the corner. Comes back out the Ledbetter again from Clayton. Clayton! Oh, Pickford with a save. No, Middlesbrough so far. Ledbetter, no. Ledbetter can get it back in, and Johnson manages to clear it away. And Sue. It's bad. Will Keane. Good tackle from Forshaw. Ledbetter. Kike can break. Downing can get it in, and he puts it wide. Keane from the throw-in. Ball comes back in, but Ayala gets it away, and Adoma heads it away. He should have controlled it. And Downing can break. Downing can still break. Can Kike get to it? You can. Can he make it 2? And he makes it 2-0. And that is game, set, and match for Middlesbrough. Kike's first goal of the season, and Middlesbrough now up to 5th in the league. Look at that. He manages to get there just before the defender and puts it away for 2-0. And that's 3 points in the bag, ladies and gentlemen, for the first win of the season. I am very pleased with that indeed. Husband, Downing, Clayton, can Kike shot? No, Ledbetter can, no. And he, and just puts it over by Sue. And there you have it, guys. That is the end of the game. 2-0, first game of the season. Very pleased with that. We are now 5th in the league because of it. Let's just put this in here. Very happy. Very good win for us in the first game of the season. Love that as well. Let's have a look at the stats. And there you have it. We pretty much dominated them. And yeah, Very, very good win indeed, ladies and gentlemen, for the first game of the season. And I'm going to end this here, guys. I'm going to end this here, and I will see you guys for the second game, which is the League Cup. So hang tight, there's more to come. I'll be back for the second game, so I'll see you in a bit. Match 2, ladies and gentlemen, sees me going against the Morecambe in the League Cup. And as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, I have made some changes. Nugent is up front, Harry Chapman on the left. The Dutchman, who's out on loan at the moment in real life, is in there, and he looks like he's going to be on loan here. Adam Forshaw, Callum Cook, Jordan is not there. I'm going to have to change him. I almost forgot about that. And I'm going to put... Who am I going to put in there? Stick you in there, see what that happens. No, that's not going to work. Does he play D? Yeah. I'll stick you in there then. Is he going to be good? Yep. I'm on that all day long. I'll stick Joe on the... Well, there you have it there, guys. Little quick change there. But as you can see there, that's the changes. I've got Connie in goal. Callis right back. Alberetta left back for now. Frey and Elderson, two youngsters up in the central defence position. Aloni from Tottenham. I'm not even going to pronounce his name. Cook, Forshaw, the Dutchman, Chapman, and Nugent up front. And guys, for the first match, I hope you got my audio very clear. I apologise for any interference with the audio there. Hope you got the audio very clear though. But obviously it's more clear now because I forgot to do some changes on the thing. But there was audio there which meant everything to me on that one because that told me it worked. Hope you can clear it a little bit more often. That will not happen again, so I apologise for that. But with that being said, guys, welcome to match 2, and without further ado, let's get into it. And there we go. See you in team talk. Right, guys, as you can see, I have to do it like this, guys, because apparently the audio in the video didn't work, so I'm just doing like a voiceover. There wasn't really much that went down in this match, as you're about to see. I'll play the footage for you and play what happened and that. There wasn't really that much to talk about or be in. As you can see there, Chapman playing there, Forshaw, Nugent. We had a good chance here, but it was taken away. Yeah, it was just all simple stuff. We really should have dominated these, but we didn't. As you can see, Callis there, the right back position, Yannick, and this loanee from Tottenham that I got, a young lad. I'm not going to pronounce his name because I can't pronounce it. Cook plays it in there, the Chapman, but the defence was strong. We really should have buried these guys, but we didn't, as you're probably about to see here. Callis there, doing this thing as well. We controlled all of the match. We just didn't we weren't clinical in front of goal. As you can see there, Callis with the strike there, and we get a penalty kick for it. As you can see, Yannick got the foul, and Nugent stepped up to the plate to take the penalty, and I can't believe this happened. Unbelievable. Unbelievable he missed, and I was fuming at that point. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, there really wasn't that much to talk about. Elson there, we did some great passing, as I say, great ball there to Chapman, didn't go anywhere. Alberetta there filling in the left back position. I really just played like fringe players and a youngster side for this game because it was only Morecambe, for Pete's sake. Nugent there, and great defending there for the Morecambe players. It really wasn't that much to talk about in respects of what went down. Like I say, in respects of chances, like I say, we really should have buried them. Nugent offside. Just not very good in terms of clinical finishing. We played well, don't get me wrong, but
we should have been more clinical in front of goal. We weren't. And it nearly cost us. I will say that, guys. It nearly cost us in the game. As you can see there with this challenge here, it was Forshaw there, and Nugent, it just wouldn't go in for Nugent. And I knew it had been a bad day for him once he missed that penalty. Callis with a throw there, Cook, Yannick and Nugent, which is what annoys me in real life when he plays down that way. Forshaw, and a great tackle there. Chapman, it just wouldn't... Credit to Morecambe in this half, because they were solid. They were like a solid backline. And they even got a chance here with Kenyon's free kick and Dimmy keeping out the header there for making it go 1-0 up to Morecambe. They bring a corner in. Kenyon takes it again, but doesn't do anything with that. It was just a boring, I could probably say a boring first half, to be honest. The goal didn't come to the second half, which really frustrated me a little bit. I mean, look at that. It really, really, really did frustrate me that the goal didn't come to the second half, as you can probably tell. Yeah, like I said, that was pretty much the end of the first half, guys. Like I say, really, really, really boring first half. I just had to tell them just to keep it going out there and keep going out there. We can still win this one. Like I said, guys, we really should have won by more, but we didn't because we weren't clinical finishing. And I decided to go more attacking in the second half, which, as you could probably see, in a way, didn't work to the way I wanted it, but it worked. And they kicked off the second half, Morecambe that is, and I think they almost get a goal out of this. No, but my defensive there, clinical. I like that loanee that I got from Tottenham as well. He's a very young player, about 18, 19, maybe 17-year-old. I've got my eyes on him. Look at that ball there from Chapman, who's been a constant pain in my ass because he's had people signing up for him, wanted to sign him and everything, and he wants to leave, and I don't want him to leave because I know he's going to be clinical, and if he goes to these big clubs, you know, he's not going to get a game, and he'd be lucky to even get one. He'll just get stuck into the under-19s or whatever. Forshaw there, great ball, nowhere near it, anything. Miller over the top there, should have been offside, wasn't. Dimmy kicks it out. It was just a flat match, to be honest with you. Defending was solid, very solid indeed. Chapman there, Forshaw, Nugent there. It still wouldn't just go in for him. I mean, look at that, he hits the post. He's had chances after chances after chances, and it just didn't go in for him. And if that happens, you know it sucks. Nugent there, not getting anything out of it. Forshaw, we had a great passing game in this match. We controlled the game in passing, and Yannick there, chances. We just couldn't put the chances away. We had so many chances to end this game. We could have been at least 3 to 4-0 up in it, and Forshaw takes the corner, replacing Ledbetter, and it just wouldn't go in. It just wouldn't go in eventually. You know, I even had to make some subs, as you will see in a matter of minutes. I delay it for a little bit there, and there you go. Just unbelievable, and I even bring Kike on. Carlos De Pena comes on. I believe, for Yannick comes on, and obviously I give them the team talk and everything, and hopefully motivate them a little bit and that. I mean, it was just, you know, diabolical stuff, man. It really was. I mean, I was a little bit annoyed with this. Obviously, things change, as you will see in the episodes. Not to give anything away, but I wasn't particularly pleased with this performance at all. But like I said, we managed to get the win, as you can see here. Morecambe there. They do put an effort. They obviously saw my first game and thought, okay, we'll into something here. Because they came to play. I mean, everybody, including the bookies on the game, thought it was going to be an easy ride, but it wasn't. Maybe it was the fact that I didn't play a strong team. Maybe it was the fact that, you know, I tried out the youngsters. Maybe that was it here. I do a quick team talk here, as you can see. Then I changed my mind, and then Forshaw hits the post, as you can probably see there. Yeah, just chances after chances after chances, and you'll see at the end when the stats, the stats speak for themselves. I mean, unbelievable stuff. I mean, they clear it away. Daniel Fry, they're controlling the back line there in place of Ayala and Gibson, with Elton controlling the left side. Forshaw there, Cook. Again, it was just a good passing game, but it just didn't work. Kike there, Forshaw, Kike, Chapman. Again, it just wouldn't go in for us. It just wouldn't go in. And then Forshaw there with a corner. It eventually goes in from Chapman there. And we eventually, thankfully, get a 1-0 win. Harry Chapman gets that goal and gets us to where we want to be. It was just, diabolical stuff, man. Performance-wise, I mean, we eventually got the goal. I mean, I've always said in real life, guys, if you get a goal, you can play the poorest game you can ever play. As long as you get that win, it doesn't really matter. Yes, performance-wise, it should always matter, but, as long as you get that victory, as long as you get that win at the end of it all, it is what it is at the end of the day. Depene even goes close here, but the Morecambe keeper stands tall on that. And I think that was the last of the situation on that one there. 2 minutes have added on time. We try and get a second. We go for a second goal. My players, as you can see, are tired as hell. Because I'll give them credit, they did bust their butts in this match, but the performance-wise, it wasn't good enough, in my opinion. We should have been at least 3-0. Clinical finishing was our downfall in this match. We should have really been more clinical when it came to the finishing, but we weren't. And as you can see there, that was the last call of the match, and as you will see in a second, in a matter of minutes, that was the end of the game. Morecambe looked for one last push, but doesn't get there. The Borough backline, that was the only positive about this match, was the Borough backline. A foul there, which pretty much ends the game right there. And there you have it, guys, a 1-0 win. And if it will show you the stats, which I believe I do, go onto the stats here. Playing the match was Adam Forshaw. So we were okay in that way, but we should have been more clinical in front of goal. It was a good win nonetheless, considering what happened. Considering the performance levels and the lack of clinical finishing. And there you have it, guys. We should have demolished them, and we should have really got a win out of it and got more goals out of it as well, which we did. We did get the win, but we should have got more goals, is what I'm trying to say. But there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. Hope you've enjoyed this episode too. Sorry about the audio. I had to do it this way so I could talk you through what happened. Hope you've enjoyed it. It probably won't happen again, but like I said, I'm new to all this, so bear with me. Like, share, subscribe, and until episode 3, I'll see you next time. Peace out.